Are you trying to start a war with us? We're with the Trouble-Looty family. Why can't you say something, Mr. Nerdy Glasses? I know that tattoo!
Trouble Busters!
My name is Michael. I'm an ordinary office worker who has a beautiful wife named Helen. My garden is growing so well this year. We could harvest some of these veggies soon.
I'm so excited.
I have a perfect life at my house, but I have some troubles outside my house.
There goes our neighbor again.
Our next-door neighbor moved in recently. They've been quite disruptive and it's been bothering us. Those guys need to quit already. Let me go talk to them.
Honey, please stay safe.
I will, but someone needs to tell them, right?
I know, but...
People may not know that I work with the cartel, but it doesn't mean I can't protect myself.
But that joke doesn't really protect you from anything. Look, if they might do anything to you, just apologize and come back right away, okay?
I'm with the Trouble-Looty family, so don't even argue with me.
Hi there. It's pretty late now, so would you kindly keep it down?
Jeez, what is wrong with you?
You look scared of us. Just get out of our sight. We're having fun here.
We can hear the noise you're making from those poker chips. My wife is sensitive to sounds, and she's been having a hard time falling asleep.
Do we care? Your wife's health problem is your problem, not ours.
Your wife probably doesn't cook or do laundry for you, so that's why she has too much energy to fall asleep.
Who do you think you are to talk to us like that?
Look, please have some common courtesy and keep it down after 9 p.m., okay?
Hey, look at this guy. He's scared of us and his knees are shaking. It's time for you to go home and go to bed, little boy. What a loser! Maybe we can take advantage of that wimpy neighbor. Yeah, we're with the Trouble-Looty family. Nothing can stop us.
Guys, if nothing can stop us, I have a great idea.
That's so funny!
Oh God, they're being loud again.
All right, boys, there's more meat coming up.
Huh? Are they having a barbecue?
Honey, come over here and sit with us. We still got more booze.
Gosh, they're just so loud. Why do I smell this inside my house? This is so annoying. What the?
Oh, hey there.
Hey, that's my beer. What in the world?
Sir, please stop.
Oh, come on, lady. Just pour me more beer.
Let go of me. Oh, Michael, please help me.
That wimp only cares about himself. He's not gonna save you. I saw him by the fridge earlier. He was so scared he couldn't even say anything to me.
Please leave now. This is our house.
Would you kindly stop what you're doing?
Michael!
Hey, you!
You guys crossed the line, and this is not something that we can just talk about and settle.
What did you just say? Are you trying to start a war with us? We're with the Trouble-Looty family.
You're going to pay for the broken window and the beer you stole. You're also going to apologize to Helen and leave my yard right now.
Ha! You're shaking like a little chihuahua. I know you're scared of us. Why can't you say something, Mr. Nerdy Glasses? I know that tattoo.
I'm also with the family, you know.
That tattoo and his intimidating presence. I know him. He must be the former head of the Trouble-Looty family, the god of war. You must be Don Michael.
What? Is he saying that my husband is associated with the cartel?
Helen! Oh, cute little kitty cat. I'm not letting you guys get away with this. God of War Trouble Busters. So you said your names are Kevin and George? I know for a fact that you guys aren't with the Trouble-Looty family.
Huh?
Don't freaking act like you can't hear me.
Oh, God, please forgive us, please.
I already gave you chances for me to forgive you.
Oh, please, have mercy!
What the heck is going on? I thought he was scared of us.
I was shaking from anger.
From anger?
You guys are worthless pieces of trash who can't do crap without using our family's name to deceive people. I don't even know how many times I've been burying you to death in my mind.
Oh, God, this is really, really bad. We're sorry. We'll be happy to pay for the broken glass and the beer we took. Does that mean...
Helen, I'm sorry if I scared you.
Huh? Oh.
Now I'll take care of this problem between those neighbors and me. Don't worry about anything and take some rest, okay?
Really? But...
It's okay. This might end up being unsightly for you, so I want you to stay safe in the house, okay? Helen seemed a bit hesitant, but decided to go into our bedroom. Do you guys realize what kind of inconvenience you're causing us? Huh?
We're sorry. We're very sorry. We had no idea you were the god of war, Don Michael.
By the way, whose idea was it to have this stupid barbecue?
That
was
him.
her. Hey,
you can't blame it on
me. We told her it's not okay to have barbecue in other people's yards. That's right. Yasmin was the one who came up with this idea. She saw your big yard and wanted to throw a party there.
Hold on, it was just a barbecue. A small, harmless barbecue. I'm sure just a simple barbecue wouldn't have scared your wife.
What the heck are you talking about? Who in the world comes up with an idea to have a barbecue at someone else's yard? That's right. Oh, poor Helen. My heart is about to break thinking about how scared she must have felt.
You say your heart is about to break. Did you forget that you were grabbing on my wife and telling her to pour beer for you?
Oh, that was just,
That's right. That was the worst sin of all. This guy is a criminal.
What the? Are you trying to blame your son?
Oh, you're trying to blame your mother?
I wasn't trying to blame anything on you. I only stated facts.
Don't you see we're not talking about that anymore? Michael is now talking about how you laid your dirty hand on his beautiful wife.
That's also very guilty.
You're going to pay for all the damages and the suffrage he asks for. I have nothing to do with this trouble.
That's right. You made his wife feel uncomfortable and she must be traumatized. You're the guiltiest.
Right, Don Michael?
Damn right this guy is getting the worst punishment.
But this all started because Yasmin gave us the stupid idea of having a barbecue in your yard.
That's not relevant. You were staring weirdly at Helen from the very beginning. You had feelings for her.
That's not true. I never said that. I remember you saying it. You did say something like that.
Look at this, sir. He was seriously trying to get hooked up with your legal wife.
Hey! Did you just say legal wife? Are you implying that I'm having affairs with other kinds of wives?
Oh, God. No, sir, that's not what I mean. You are the manliest man on this planet. You would never do anything like that. I correct myself. That dirty Kevin guy was trying to lay hands on your beautiful wife, Helen.
That image wasn't truly necessary to convince me. I heard it myself. This guy was trying to hit on my wife.
That was just an accident.
What accident, huh? Are you saying that my lovely Helen is not an attractive woman?
No, that's not true. She is the most beautiful woman in the world.
So now you're admitting that you were trying to hit on my wife.
What? No, sir, that's not right.
There's no way for you to win this.
You can be our scapegoat, son.
Helen was scared of you, and how dare you?
Ah!
So who's the wimp here now, huh?
Oh, sir, we deeply apologize about all the inconveniences our son has caused you.
Lesson learned. We will live quietly and considerately from now on.
Hello? Why are you trying to conclude this settlement?
Huh? But I thought Kevin was the one who made you upset.
If you're still upset, you are more than welcome to do anything you like with him.
I'm mostly upset with this brat, but I'm almost as upset about you guys, too.
Does that mean you're not done with us?
What made you think that I'm gonna forgive the two of you? You're trying to blame this brat, but isn't he your son? As his legal guardian, aren't you guys responsible for watching out for his behavior?
Then she's guilty because she's Kevin's mother.
You suggested that barbecue. You haven't mentioned anything about yourself, but I saw you taking things from my fridge. You're a thief.
Oh, that was,
You are a thief.
Sorry about that.
Apologies won't undo your actions.
But, sir, I ended up doing what I did because my wife Yasmin suggested the barbecue in your yard to begin with.
Do you really think she's any guiltier than yourself? You're equally as guilty as whoever came up with the stupid idea.
But, sir, Yasmin convinced us so well.
So who made the final decision?
I admit it was me. I made the decision.
That's right, sir. I may have been the one who came up with the idea, but George made the call as he's the head of our household.
Do not make me repeat myself, you idiots.
Oh, God.
As a whole family, you decided to have a barbecue in my yard without permission. You all stole my beer. Neither of you is guiltier than the other. You were in this as a family.
But, sir, if you think about whose fault it was...
Like I said, this isn't about whose fault. You guys are all guilty, and you keep trying to blame each other. Shame on all of you. Most importantly, you were using the Troubaluti family's name, right?
Well...
You think you can get away without even apologizing just because I haven't mentioned it?
We kind of forgot.
How do you forget? Is it because my family isn't worth mentioning?
No, sir. It's a wonderful and powerful family.
Then why aren't you apologizing about it first and foremost?
That's because it was all George's idea.
What the? That's not true. It was your idea. You said we look a bit intimidating to others so we could use their name.
Huh? I never said that.
Don Michael, remember? She was also the one who came up with the idea to have that barbecue.
Oh, stop telling him lies. Look, Don Michael, George used to be in a gang group called Bustrable, which is a sub-family that branches from the Trebluti family.
Okay.
He ended up quitting the group after a very short time, but he still wanted to take advantage of the fact that he was there. That's how he started using the Trebluti family's name.
That's not true. You were the one who came up with that idea. By the way, Don Michael, I just wanted to tell you that we did the barbecue because we wanted to become a close neighbor to you.
Oh, right. That's right.
We're neighbors, but we felt like we were distant, you know?
Well, of course I wouldn't want to deal with stupid neighbors like you. You claimed yourself to be associated with the cartel, and you were making noises every night.
That might be right, and we are willing to make up for what we've done.
We just wanted to come to peace with you, and that's why we decided to have a barbecue at your place.
Then why were you trying to blame each other?
We were panicking.
And you're saying that you're not panicking right now?
Oh, we're not. Deep inside our hearts, we had a friendly desire to be in a wonderful relationship.
Who in the world would even buy those lies?
We're sorry, we thought it would work.
If the Guinness Book of World Records would identify the champion of dumb excuses, you guys would be the winner. Even if what you're saying was the truth, I would never have a friendly relationship with happy-go-lucky idiots like you.
So this story doesn't work.
We can't come up with one anymore.
Come up?
Huh?
You just said it a second ago. What are you trying to come up with? Can't come up with lies, right? Isn't that what you meant? Am I wrong?
That's not true.
And that's another lie right there.
You're talking about
George,
Yasmin, right?
And you're still blaming each other. You two are rotten inside out. Apologies to keep you waiting, Don Michael. Hey there, great timing. I'm done talking to you guys. You guys bring me back to my old self. I'm gonna make sure you guys are punished equally since you all are equally guilty. Since you claimed yourselves to be with the Troubaluti family, would you like to experience what it's like?
Huh? We apologize. Please have mercy. I thought he was joking, but I guess he really was associated with the cartel.
Yup, I told ya. Right, honey? The Troubaluti family took the family away, and they are running errands for the family every day. These include cleaning the base, reading storybooks for the elderlies at the manor, helping to rebuild cities that were affected by natural disasters, and picking up trash across town.
This isn't what I thought it's going to be like. We're part of the Troubaluti family now, right?
Why are we doing so many good things for the community?
I guess doing things that are beneficial for the community is a great way for that family to make up for their sins. As for me, my new neighbors that moved in recently seem to be a really nice couple, and I feel like we're gonna get along very well. I hope no one ever makes me bring back my old self, the god of war. Trouble Busters!
Stop crying and fight back!
You're so strong, Sean. You're like a superhero.
Yes, I am! Sean, stop it! You're hurting her!
Helen, you need to calm down. Sean is just playing with Sienna. That's what kids do. Let them do their thing.
How can you say that? Can't you see that Sienna's terrified of Sean? My name is Helen. I recently gave birth to my daughter, Sienna. It's my first time raising a child. My husband is currently away on business, and we've been living in separate locations for quite some time now. It wasn't easy trying to bring up a newborn on my own. My husband's father, Alan, would come see me and Sienna from time to time to make sure that we were doing okay. Life in general was going well except for one thing. Alan, thank you for coming over to help today. You've been so supportive ever since Sienna's been born.
Well, I really enjoy spending time with Sienna. She's my adorable granddaughter. What is it?
Where did Sarah go?
I think she's putting the groceries that I bought in your fridge.
What? Sarah's in my kitchen? Let me go see how she's doing with the groceries.
Okay.
Sarah, what are you doing?
I'm paying myself for my services. I helped out around your house today.
Well, please don't go through my bag or purse without letting me know. I knew that Sarah hadn't really done anything to help me. She just wanted to take money from me.
Oh, you have some leftover beef. I'll take this with me.
Those are not leftovers. I'm going to cook the meat for tomorrow's dinner.
Well, you should share with your family. I'll leave the pork in your fridge.
Look, you always come over and take stuff from my house, and I've asked you to stop many times.
I think you could afford to lose some of that baby weight. I'm doing you a favor.
I'm not fat if that's what you're implying. So basically, the one thing that's been bothering me about my life was having Sarah as my sister-in-law. I never ask her for any help, but she comes over with her father, Alan, and steals things from my house. I'm sick and tired of Sarah coming over to my house. It's about time I let her know that she's not welcome here. I couldn't take it anymore. But another part of me wasn't so sure because Sarah was my sister-in-law after all, and I didn't want to make things uncomfortable between us. That said, I didn't want her bossing me around like she always does. And I knew how much Alan adored his daughter. It wouldn't be easy being open about my feelings towards Sarah. I guess I could put up with Sarah taking some of my groceries. Besides, my husband was moving back home in 6 months, and he would probably help me with this situation upon his return. The thing was, Sarah wasn't the only issue. As these negative thoughts were going through my mind, I heard Sienna crying. Run! Oh, Sean's awake from his nap, and he's singing something. Sean, please don't sing so loud in front of Sienna. It's making her cry. Shut up, Helen. I can do whatever I want. Actually, you're wrong, Sean. You can't do whatever you want. This is my house and you need to respect my rules. Helen, wait! I haven't finished singing my song yet. As you can see, Sarah's son Sean was a big brat, and I detested him as much as I detested his mother. Sean was only 6 years old, but he knew how to talk back to me like an adult. He was obnoxious and rude. Whenever I scold him, he tries to act like an innocent child, but I'm not sure if I should believe him or not. To be honest, I only got along with my husband and his father. Sarah and Sean were not two people that I would choose to see. I would be happy not to spend any time with them if I was given a choice. And there wasn't any reason I could use to get Sarah and Sean to not come over to my house. I tried to tell myself that I just put up with it a little longer, my husband would come home and make everything better. I told Sienna upstairs and successfully calmed her down. By the time I returned downstairs, Sarah and Sean were nowhere to be seen. It seemed that they had taken all the groceries that they could get their hands on and gone home.
Helen, you don't need to share your groceries with Sarah. I bought the food for you and Sienna. Sarah doesn't come over here with me for free groceries. She just wants to spend some time with you and Sienna.
Well, it's really no problem. I wanted to thank her for coming over to help us. I wanted to tell Alan that Sarah wasn't doing anything to help me, and that her presence made me uneasy and stressed. But how could I say something that would clearly upset him? But shouldn't Alan know the true nature of his daughter? Then again, my husband was coming home in 6 months. That's not that far away, is it? I guess Sarah and Sean realized that I wasn't going to call out their bad behavior because with every visit, they began to misbehave even more. At first, they only took my groceries, but now they were taking other things like my cosmetics, for example. Sarah also started going through my clothes and accessories and made mean remarks about what I owned.
Helen, what is this? You have such bad taste. How were you able to find a store that sells such hideous items? I mean, where are you planning to wear this outfit?
Was Sarah having fun causing me so much stress?
I have a feeling that my brother is cheating on you. I mean, how come he hasn't come home yet?
Sarah, you don't know what you're talking about. Your brother would never do such a thing to me.
I just don't want you to get hurt, that's all.
He calls me all the time and he tells me how much he misses Sienna and I. He wouldn't cheat on me.
He only calls you so that you don't suspect anything. It's all a part of his plan, don't you get it? It's the innocent-looking ones that do terrible things behind your back.
I wanted to yell at Sarah and ask her to leave, but I kept my rage inside. I see your point, but your brother is an exception, I guess. Could I ask you to check on your father who's cleaning my bathroom right now?
Why do I have to do that? I'd rather sit here and talk to you. It's more fun.
I wish you'd see how much I hated being in the same room as her.
How about you start telling me all your problems and I help you resolve them? Come on, I'm listening.
Sarah was the last person that I should confide in. I don't really have any personal issues that need resolving. How about you go play with Sean then?
Where is Sean anyway?
Didn't I ask you to keep an eye on him though? I need to go find him.
Well, I can't watch him every second and we're at your house. He's completely safe here.
Okay, whatever. I need to make sure that he's not up to any mischief. Neither Sarah nor Sean could be trusted. I had to make sure that Sean hadn't done anything to hurt Sienna. As I had predicted, Sean was playing in Sienna's room. He was holding Sienna and running around the room, and Sienna was not enjoying it. She was in tears. Sean, stop it! You're hurting Sienna.
Ellen, don't be mad. I was playing with Sienna.
But if she's crying, it means that she wants you to stop.
You're so mean, Helen. I was being nice to Sienna. Now you're making her cry even more. This is all your fault, Helen.
Sienna's just a small baby. You could really hurt her. I can't let you play in her room anymore.
Helen, why are you shouting at Sean?
Sean made Sienna cry and I don't want him to play with her. He could really hurt her.
I am nice to Sienna.
You see, Sean says he's nice to Sienna. Don't tell me that you think he's lying.
Well, he was holding Sienna and running around the room. He was scaring her.
He was just playing with her. He didn't hurt her. You're overreacting. You can't be so overprotective. Sienna needs to learn to be around other children.
I'm not overreacting or being overprotective. I know that Sean can't control himself and he's a danger to Sienna, and that's a fact. I don't want either of you to come over to this house anymore. You're both not welcome. Sean's reckless and you're an irresponsible mother. I should have said all this to you before instead of holding back.
I can't believe the words coming out of your mouth, Helen.
Mom, Helen pushed me earlier. She's really scary.
What the hell is wrong with you, Helen?
I only tried to stop Sean from hurting Sienna. He was running around with Sienna in his arms. It was really dangerous.
Don't blame this on Sean. You're the one that pushed him.
Look, will you two leave my house? Sienna doesn't want to play with Sean.
I don't understand why you're being so sensitive about everything. This isn't Sean's fault.
Sarah, please stop yelling. You're scaring Sienna.
What's this racket?
Alan came to check in on us as he had heard us shouting at one another. Sarah and I explained the situation to him. Sarah emphasized the fact that I pushed Sean away from Sienna and made me look like the bad guy.
You both perceive this as completely different, which makes it difficult for me to give you any advice. Sarah, what is it that you want?
Well, if Helen apologizes about pushing Sean earlier, I can put this behind me.
And Helen, do you want to add anything?
I wanted to say that I wanted to cut Sarah and Sean out of my life, but I couldn't get myself to say it. I wanted Alan to know the truth about his daughter and grandson. I had to protect Sienna at all cost. She was what mattered to me the most. I hoped that Alan would see things the way that I did. I don't think I ever...
Yes?
Get to the point, Helen.
I don't ever want to argue with Sarah and Sean again. So I asked that when Sean wants to play with Sienna, it only be when either me or Alan is in the same room. I need you both to promise me that.
Does this mean that you don't trust me or Sean? I can't believe that you'd be so disrespectful to me.
Sarah, what's your words? Helen, I understand your concerns. I promise on behalf of Sarah and Sean that they won't hurt Sienna.
With the help of Alan, I was able to secure Sienna's safety. Sean wouldn't be allowed near Sienna without me or Alan's supervision. Although I didn't mean it, I apologized to Sarah and Sean for pushing Sean away from Sienna earlier. I hoped that I would no longer have problems with the two of them from this point forward. I couldn't wait for my husband to come home so that I wouldn't have to spend as much time as I do with Sarah and Sean now. But in front of Alan, Sarah promised that she wouldn't let Sean play with Sienna unattended. I guess even Sarah couldn't stand up to her own father. Some time passed and Sarah and Sean came over to my house again, but she was on her best behavior and Sean didn't do anything to harm Sienna either.
Helen, let me know if there's anything else that I can help you with while I'm still here.
No, you've done more than enough. Thank you for your help.
Well, let me know if you need anything else. I'm here to help you.
I'm sure you're busy taking care of Sean in your own home. I'm really grateful for all that you've done for me already.
Well, I don't mind. Besides, Sean loves coming here to see Sienna, so it's our pleasure.
Mom, I want to play with Sienna.
Not right now. You're not allowed in a room without your grandfather Helen being there with you.
I'll take him to Sienna's room.
Thank you, Helen. That'll make Sean really happy.
Come on, Sean. Let's go see Sienna.
Have fun, Sean.
Hi, Sienna. Do you want to hear a cool story today?
I'm not sure that Sienna will be able to understand your story. She's still a baby, so...
Sean, have fun.
I was starting to think that I could finally get along with Sarah and Sean. Sean was no longer making Sienna cry, and I was no longer worried about the two of them spending time together. But 2 months later, on a hot summer day, something terrible happened. Sarah and Sean had come over to my house to help me out with some housework. I was making some cold noodles for lunch. Oh no, what's wrong with my baby? I panicked when I heard Sienna's cries coming from upstairs. I also heard some ping sounds. I ran upstairs to see what was happening. Sean, what are you doing?
Take that! I'm gonna beat you. I'm the strongest. Stop crying and fight back.
You're so strong, Sean. You're like a superhero.
Yes, I am.
Sean, stop it. You're hurting her.
Helen, you need to calm down. Sean is just playing with Sienna. That's what kids do. Let them do their thing.
How can you say that? Can't you see that Sienna's terrified of Sean?
You're overreacting like always. Oops, sorry. That wasn't on purpose.
Take this, Helen.
Sean, Helen's an adult, so you can shoot her as you like. She's a strong woman.
That's a great idea, Mom.
Sean, stop it. That hurts. Every time that Sean hit me with his air gun, I could feel sharp pains in my back. If it was this painful for me, the pain must have been unbearable for Sienna, and she now had red spots all over her body from being shot by the air gun. She wouldn't stop crying, and she was also having trouble breathing. I wonder how long it had been since Sean started shooting her with his air gun. Once Sean had finished playing with his air gun, Sarah signaled for him to get ready to leave.
Today's the last time that I'm coming over, Helen. My father can't be angry with me if we don't see you anymore.
Helen, are you and Sienna all right?
Alan!
Is everything you said over text true? I can't believe that Sarah and Sean did this to you and Sienna.
Yes, it's all true.
They both need to be punished. I'm sorry that I didn't pay more attention to what my daughter and grandson were doing to you.
I actually thought that Sarah and Sean had changed after we all sat down and talked a few months ago. That's why I allowed Sean to play with Sienna today. I shouldn't have been so naive. I should have been more careful. If I had been, Sienna wouldn't have gotten hurt today. This is all my fault. I'm such an idiot. Why did I allow myself to trust Sarah and Sean again? How is Sienna? Is she all right? I'm so worried about her.
Her skin is swollen and red, but she will be just fine. You have nothing to worry about. Your daughter's been hit in the face with an air gun, but there was no damage to her eyes.
I'm so relieved to hear that.
But we're going to have her stay at the hospital a little longer to make sure that she is stable.
Thank you for all your help, Doctor. I'm so grateful for all you've done for Sienna.
I'm also relieved to know that Sienna is doing okay, but I can't believe that Sarah and Sean didn't come to the hospital to check up on Sienna. Don't they feel any remorse for what they did to poor Sienna?
I don't think that Sarah and Sean plan on showing their faces anymore.
So, they ran away from this?
Yes, Sarah knows that you wouldn't forgive her for what she did to us this time. She knows that you'll be furious and upset with her.
Well, of course I'd be mad at her about this. How could I not be? Sienna's my precious granddaughter. Sarah and Sean need to take responsibility for their actions.
I agree. I won't forgive them for what they did to my poor Sienna.
What is this?
This is Sarah's wallet. She must have dropped it when she left my house in a hurry.
I see.
I'm sure that she'll come looking for a wallet when she realizes that it's missing. And when she does, I'll be ready to punish her and Sean. I won't let them get away with this. Trouble busters! A few days later, just as I had expected, Sarah and Sean returned to my house to pick up Sarah's lost wallet.
Helen, give me back my wallet. I know that you have it.
I then threw the wallet in Sarah's direction.
I'm off now.
Not so fast. Don't you have something to say to me?
Are you referring to Sienna? It was a stupid fight between two children. It wasn't my fault.
But as Sean's mother, you need to take responsibility for his actions. Do you realize that I'm never going to hold Sienna in my arms?
What?
What happened to Sienna?
Sean, do you realize what you did to Sienna?
What did I do?
Well, because you hit Sienna with an air gun, she is no longer with us. She's in heaven and it's all your fault.
I didn't mean to hurt her. I was just playing with my air gun.
Sean, you killed Sienna with your air gun.
You're lying. Sienna can't be dead. I didn't mean to hurt her.
Well, you did and now she's gone. She swallowed the pellets from your air gun. I took her to the hospital right away, but it was too late. The doctors couldn't get the pellets out from Sienna's body.
Does this mean that I don't get to see Sienna anymore? I like playing with Sienna. My mom told me that playing with an air gun is safe. She said that I could play with it.
I never said that.
Mom, you did. You said that it was okay for me to hit Sienna with my air gun because I wouldn't be hurting her. You also said it would make Sienna happy. Helen, I'm so sorry. I really like Sienna. I didn't want to hurt her. I want to play with her again.
Sean, stop crying. Helen's lying. Sienna isn't dead. You can't kill a person with an air gun.
Sarah, if you think that I'm lying, you should go to the hospital and check for yourself. If you see Sienna's lifeless body, you'll believe me.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
So you're not lying then? Sienna's really gone?
If you don't believe me, go to the hospital. Alan was waiting at the hospital for Sarah and Sean's arrival in Fury. A police officer and a journalist were also waiting.
What's going on, Dad? Why is the police here?
You committed a crime. The police are here to question you. You tricked your own son and had him kill my daughter. You need to pay for what you did.
Don't exaggerate. I didn't know such thing. The kids were playing with each other. That's all. I'm not a murderer. Can we talk about this?
It's too late to talk. You killed Sienna. Her entire body was swollen from being hit by the pellets, and she lost her sight as well. She died from choking on the pellets that she swallowed. How could you do this to her? I won't ever forgive you for what you did to Sienna. You're going to rot in jail for the rest of your life. And I'm going to make sure that you pay me for my mental suffering too. You're getting the punishment that you so deserve.
Wait, Helen, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I didn't mean to hurt Sienna. You have to believe me. I would never do anything to hurt Sienna.
But you did, and you need to be punished for it. Do you know how much pain she was in? The pellets of an air gun are really dangerous. You should have never given that air gun to Sean. It was your choice to give Sean a dangerous toy to play with. Sean is a victim too. He's still a child and you made him murder another child. What were you thinking? He's going to be labeled as a murderer for the rest of his life, and he's going to have to live with that.
Sean is innocent. He didn't do anything wrong. I'll protect him. I'm his mother, after all.
I'm going to let the journalist report every sordid detail of Sienna's murder. You too won't get away with this. It's not Sean's fault that he was born as your son, but he's going to pay the price for what you did.
Helen, please forgive us. We're so sorry. So please don't let the newspapers report about this. I don't want to ruin Sean's future.
You don't seem to care that Sean killed Sienna, and you think that I forgive Sean that easily? There's no way that I can forgive either of you.
You can blame me for Sienna's death, but please forgive Sean. I made him do this. It wasn't his fault. I'll take the punishment for the both of us. I beg you, please forgive Sean.
When I asked Sean to stop, did he? He didn't, and as his mother, you didn't even try to stop him.
You're right. I didn't. I'm a horrible person. You have every right to hate me.
Our conversation wasn't going anywhere. Sarah was an emotional wreck, but I still couldn't forgive them for what they had done to Sienna. I decided to tell them the truth about Sienna, though, because I didn't want to add any more stress to Sean. When Sean found out that Sienna was okay, he cried tears of happiness and relief. Sarah sat on the floor in a daze, but she still had to pay for what she did to Sienna. Alan wasn't prepared to forgive Sarah either. He told Sarah that he didn't want to see her anymore. He was going to cut her out of his life. He made Sarah move out of the house that he had rented out to her. Sarah apologized to me endlessly, but it was too late. I wasn't able to forgive her for what she had done to Sienna. Sarah didn't have the means to take care of Sean anymore, so she left him with her father Alan. She now lives alone and frugally in the countryside. As for Sienna and I, my husband came back and the three of us are living together happily. Sean is growing up to be a kind boy thanks to Alan's nurturing. Sean and Sienna can now have fun playing with each other without Sienna being hurt. I still can't get over what Sean did to Sienna with that air gun, but I think that a lot of it was due to Sarah's bad parenting.
You reveal the truth about us to Sean. We'll make his life a living hell.
Please take good care of Sean, that's all I ask.
Is something the matter?
My name is Helen, and I keep my age a secret because I don't want people making assumptions about me based on my age. My son Sean is around 25 years old, and based on this number, I'm sure that you can try to guess my age too. My husband passed away when Sean was still a young child, so I basically had to raise Sean on my own. It wasn't easy bringing up a child all by myself, and when Sean was younger, each day felt so long to me. But now, Sean is all grown up, and he's been working full-time for 3 years. He's financially independent now. I now had a lot of time to myself, so I was keen on continuing to work hard and living a fun life of my own with my earnings.
Our company is being bought out. As a result, we need to do some employee layoffs, and I'm sorry to say, but you are one of the employees being made redundant. I'm so sorry about this.
What? I can't believe that this is happening to me. I was devastated because I loved my job, and I was looking forward to doing the things that I enjoyed with the money that I made, so I ended up having to look for a new job.
Mom, have you been able to find a new job?
Not yet. I'm not young anymore, so it's been really difficult to find a position suitable for me.
Well, please let me know if you need any support from me. I'd love to help you in any way that I can.
Sarah, what are you doing here? This isn't your house. You can't just show up unannounced. I'm touched that you care about my mother so much, though.
Well, your mother practically raised me too. She's like a second mother to me.
I guess. We were like siblings growing up.
When we were younger, you said that I was your future wife.
I was like 4 years old. I had no idea what I was talking about.
I thought it was so cute of you to say that to me. Anyway, about me being here today, pretend that I'm just a distant observer. Don't mind me at all.
Well, you stand out so much. I can't just ignore your presence. So, Mom, what are you going to do now?
Well, I have some savings, so I'll be okay for a while. I guess it's not easy for someone my age to find a new job. Well, let's see how things go.
Shouldn't you have a more concrete plan in mind? I think that I might be able to help you out. You've raised me all these years, and now it's my turn to take care of you.
Sean, where are you off to? I wondered what Sean's plan was. When Sean makes up his mind about something, there's no stopping him.
I'm going to make sure that my mom can continue to live her life happily.
I found out from Sean's plan the following day.
Mom, let me introduce you to my fiancée, Melanie. I want you two to get to know each other.
Sean, I didn't know that you were seeing someone. It's not like you two just met, right? Your fiancée is beautiful, Sean. Melanie, my name is Helen. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Nice to meet you too, Helen. I'm thrilled to be getting married to your son, Sean. I've been proposing to him for the last 2 years. I'm very persistent, and he finally said yes. I'm elated.
Sean, why haven't you told me any of this? Well, I'm happy for the two of you. We need to celebrate. I was so happy for Sean that he found himself a beautiful fiancée. I shouldn't be saying this, but Melanie was out of Sean's league. But Sean had a lot of great qualities, which is why I understood why Melanie loved him so much. I was surprised and happy about Sean's sudden engagement.
Melanie's father is the CEO of Travis Corporation. Once Melanie and I are married, her father said that he's more than happy to find you a job at his company. He's going to take good care of us, Mom. You have nothing to worry about anymore.
Hold on a second. Melanie's father's the CEO of Travis Corporation? Melanie's father doesn't have to do that. He doesn't even know me. I wasn't sure, but I felt like Sean was getting married to Melanie because he was worried about my future. I wasn't sure if I should be happy or worried. Sean, if you two are getting married so that I can have a happy life, you don't need to do that. I'm an adult. I can take care of myself. There's no hurry to get married. You two should date a while and get to know each other to make sure that this is the best decision for the both of you.
Mom, you have nothing to worry about. Melanie and I are in love. She only offered to help you out. She's nice like that.
I hope that what Sean was telling me was the truth, and if he was, I had no reason to stop him from marrying Melanie. Melanie, thank you for choosing Sean to be your life partner. I hope that you two will be very happy together. Sean, you need to take good care of Melanie, okay? And I want to make sure that you're happy too.
Thanks for your blessing, Mom. Melanie and I are very excited to get married.
I congratulated their engagement, but for some reason I was feeling very anxious. I only wanted the best for Sean. He was my beloved son after all. Things continued to go well for Sean and Melanie, and I was finally going to meet Melanie's parents for the first time. I was a little nervous about meeting the CEO of Travis Corporation and his wife.
Nice to meet you. We couldn't be happier that our daughter is engaged to your son, Sean.
Nice to meet you. We're really looking forward to the wedding.
Nice to meet you both. My name is Helen.
Let's all sit down and enjoy our time together today. We're going to be family now, so let's get to know each other.
I agree. Let's enjoy this meal together.
We're amazed that you raised Sean all by yourself. He grew up to be a very nice man.
Well, thank you. Sean is very kind, and even though it is just the two of us, we get along great. At first, I was nervous about meeting Melanie's parents, but they were very down to earth and easy to talk to. I was relieved. I was starting to think that Sean made the right choice in getting engaged to Melanie. I was no longer having doubts about the two of them getting married.
Melanie, Sean, may we have a minute alone with Helen?
Of course. We'll give you guys some privacy.
Thank you. That'll be great, Sean.
The pleasant ambiance went away as soon as Melanie and Sean left the table.
Is it true that you were fired from your job recently?
Well, yes. Why do you ask?
We need to know everything there is to know about Melanie's new mother-in-law.
I see. But this doesn't change anything, does it?
So it's true then. You were fired.
I can't believe it. I'm not sure this is the kind of woman I want as Melanie's mother-in-law.
I agree. This is completely unacceptable.
What are we going to do about this, dear? Why were you fired? What did you do wrong?
I was shocked. Without Sean and Melanie's presence, Melanie's parents were completely different, and I didn't mean that in a good way.
I'm not sure that we want to invite someone like you into our prestigious family.
Same here. You must have gotten fired because you're completely useless. Having someone like Helen in our family isn't going to be good for us. I wish we could just troublebuster Helen out of our lives.
I was let go because the company wasn't doing well financially. It didn't have anything to do with my abilities. It was also my age. The company decided to keep the younger employees and let go of the older ones, which makes sense from the perspective of management.
But I'm sure that there were some people that were able to remain with the company despite their age.
Actually, no. All women of my age were let go.
I'm not sure if we should take your word for it.
I agree. You could be lying to us for all we know.
And perhaps you weren't getting your work done like you were supposed to. Isn't that why the company sales numbers went down?
Yes, that's right. That must be it. I can't believe that you blame the company's financial situation when it was just your lack of skills and motivation which led you to losing your job.
I'm sorry, but you two don't know what you're talking about.
You have the audacity to talk back to us? You're unbelievable, you know that? I'm the CEO of Travis Corporation. Don't you think that I would know these things better than you?
That's not what I'm trying to do here. I just want you to believe what I'm telling you. I'm not lying, and I'm not trying to talk back to either of you.
Do you understand how rude you're being to us right now? We could have Melanie call off our engagement to Sean if need be. I just want the two of them to be happy. It'd be wiser if we just accepted our opinions.
What the hell was wrong with Melanie's parents? They were both so conceited and full of themselves. I wasn't going to let them boss me around like this. I was going to show them that they aren't as important as they think they are. But another part of me was saying that I should stay quiet and support Sean's decision in marrying to this family. As his mother, I had to trust that my son was making the right decision. I decided that it was best for me to not let the incident with Melanie's parents affect the happiness I first felt when I first found out that Sean and Melanie were engaged. But I also promised myself that I wouldn't let Melanie's parents put me down like this anymore. Okay, I won't try to talk back to you anymore. I only want Sean to be happy with Melanie. But there is one thing that I need you two to promise me. I don't care if you two like me or not, but please treat Sean with the respect and kindness that he deserves.
That sounds fair.
Besides, Sean has a good education. He graduated from a top university. We promise to take good care of him. I'll also give you some money so that you can spend the rest of your life comfortably. But in return, we ask that you don't get in touch with our family ever again. This includes Sean, too.
If that's what you want, okay. As long as you take good care of my son.
Yes, we heard you the first time. We're not stupid like you. We got your message the first time around. We're a sophisticated bunch.
I hope you had enough time to get to know each other. Yes, we had a nice long chat with your mother.
Your mother is wonderful, just like you said she'd be. Thank you for giving us the time to get to know her.
I didn't expect to be seeing Melanie's parents anytime soon after what they said to me, but my nightmare was far from over.
If you reveal the truth about us to Sean, we'll make his life a living hell.
Please take good care of Sean. That's all I ask.
Is something the matter?
Sean, it's getting late. Let's get going. I was starting to get worried about Sean. I wondered if marrying into Melanie's family was the best thing for him. The only good thing about this was that Melanie's family seemed to really like Sean. And Sean told me that he really loves Melanie, so... But I couldn't help but worry about my son's future. It was all I could think about ever since I met Melanie's parents. Negative thoughts were going through my mind, but before I knew it, the day of the wedding arrived.
I was supposed to get married to Sean. Why did you choose Melanie and not me? He proposed to me first. I'm his first love. He doesn't seem to understand that he's marrying into a terrible family.
Thank you for speaking my mind, but there isn't anything we can do. It's their wedding today. Besides, you've never even met Melanie's parents. Why are you so sure that they're bad people?
I've never met them, but I can tell that they're not nice people.
I'm amazed by your ability to see the true nature of people. Let's be on our best behavior and wish Sean the best of luck for his new life with Melanie.
You're right. I need to be happy for my best friend, Sean.
Hello, I'm the mother of the groom.
One moment, please. The mother of the groom. And I'm the groom's best friend.
I'm sorry to say, but neither of you is on the guest list. That's strange. Now that I come to think about it, I never received a formal invitation. I got all the details of the wedding from my son directly, so the bride informed us that you wouldn't be able to make it today. I see. I understand now.
Oh, I thought that I felt a negative presence, and there you are, Helen. I thought that you weren't coming here today. I suppose you're not used to dressing up like this. You didn't have to try so hard to fit in. No matter what you wear, this isn't a place for someone like you.
Didn't we ask you to stay away from Melanie and Sean? If you're going to break your promise, we're not going to keep our side of the bargain either.
Can't you let me participate in my own son's wedding? That's the least that you could do. He's my only family.
We asked you not to meddle in Melanie and Sean's lives anymore. Don't you know what staying away means? We're sure that if you aren't at the wedding today, Sean will be angry with you and decide that his new family is more important than his mother.
Today is the last day that I plan to see Sean, so can't you allow me to celebrate his wedding?
We don't want you at the wedding because we don't want our relatives to see you. We want nothing to do with you. We also want Sean to move on and forget his old life. We have great ambitions for him. We didn't send you an invitation, which means that you aren't invited and are not welcome here.
That's right. You shouldn't be here. We would have sent you an invitation if we wanted you here. Besides, you're late. Family members were supposed to arrive over an hour ago.
Mom, Dad, where did you guys go? Oh, it's Sean's mom. Didn't you give up your parental rights for some cash that my father gave you? Why are you here? You aren't invited. You should leave before Sean sees you. You're not really our type of people. You'll stand out among our other elegant guests. You should go home before you embarrass yourself.
Could you please stop making fun of the way that I look?
You smell bad too. Kind of like trash that has been left outside for days. Could you please leave? You're starting to make me feel sick. We don't have a seat for you.
I came to celebrate my beloved son's wedding, but I was being treated like trash by his fiancée and her family. I guess I should do as they say. I didn't want to make a scene at Sean's wedding. I wanted him to have a great time. At the very least, Melanie and her family loved Sean. It didn't really matter whether they liked me or not. I decided that it would be best for Sean if I just went home. All I wanted was for Sean to be happy.
Do you realize how horrible you are being to Helen? You guys are bullying her. Who is this? She's so scary. Are you a friend of Sean's? I am. I've known Sean since he was a young child. We grew up together.
We understand how you feel. Sarah and I will be leaving now.
Yes, we're leaving. Helen, are you sure about leaving though? Today is Sean's wedding. Don't you want to celebrate this day with him?
I do, but I don't want to make a scene either. Sarah, let's get going. I can still wish for his happiness even if I'm not in his wedding. Please take good care of Sean. I wish him all the best.
Helen, wait! Don't go!
I was upset about not being able to see Sean anymore, but his happiness meant even more to me. He will always be my beloved son, but I had to let him go. He was marrying into a new family. I truly believe that Sean could be happy with Melanie and her family. That's why I was able to let him go.
Helen, you need to open your eyes. There's no way that Sean's gonna be happy with that conceited family.
Why would you say that, Sarah?
Melanie's family wouldn't kick you out of their family if they really cared about Sean. They know how important you are to him.
You have a point. Melanie was right. If she and her family love Sean, they wouldn't ask him to choose between me and them.
You're like a second mother to me. I consider you to be my family. I know that you're just trying to be strong for Sean. You don't really want to let him go like this.
But you heard what Melanie's family said, right? They promised me that they'd take good care of Sean as long as I stayed away from them.
But what about Sean's feelings? He's gonna be really upset when they tell him that you basically abandoned him. Take a look at this!
What is it?
I was willing to let Sean go if Melanie really was the kind of woman that he fell in love with, but I now know that Sean can't be happy with a family like Melanie's. He means so much to me. I can't let him marry the wrong woman. We need to put a stop to this wedding before it's too late.
Show me what you have there.
Here you go. They're a bad lot.
I took a look at the documents that Sarah took out of her bag, and I was shocked with what I saw. I could no longer approve Sean and Melanie's marriage. Sarah was right. We had to do something to stop the wedding from happening. We had to come up with a plan to rescue Sean from this undesirable situation. I couldn't allow Sean to marry into a terrible family like Melanie's. I wasn't going to forgive Melanie and her family. Trouble busters!
Do you take this woman to be your wife, to live together in holy matrimony, to love her and to keep her in sickness and in health, for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Please hold on. I object to this wedding.
Mom, what are you doing? I thought that you couldn't make it to the wedding today.
Yes, Helen, what are you doing here? I thought that you left already.
Melanie!
Oh.
What do you mean by my mother left? You told me earlier that she couldn't make it to the wedding because of an emergency. Tell me what's going on.
Nothing. It's really nothing.
I don't think it's nothing. Why would my mother come here to interrupt our wedding then? I think that your father knows something about this too. Please, tell me what's happening.
Well...
Melanie's father said I wasn't invited to the wedding because only an imbecile would get fired from her job. He asked me to cut all ties with you because I was an embarrassment to the family. What are you talking about? We would never say such a thing to you. Helen's making this all up.
Are you sure about that? I had the conversation between your family and Helen from earlier on my voice recorder.
You recorded us? How could you?
I'm a writer and I carry around a voice recorder so that I can make a record of any ideas that pop into mind. I didn't think that my voice recorder would come in handy today, though. Let's see what we have here.
We told you not to meddle in Sean's life anymore.
Today will be the last time that I come see Sean. So please let me celebrate his wedding. It's my last wish.
Oh, it's Sean's mother. You sold him out for some money. That's why I don't like poor people. You shouldn't be here. You promised to cut all ties with him. Here's the explanation you were looking for, Sean.
Why would you do this to my mother? I don't understand. She has every right to be at our wedding. She's the one that raised me after all.
Sean, be quiet. Stop asking me all these questions. Our family offered to take care of your mother financially for the rest of her life in exchange for her staying out of your life. Shouldn't you be grateful? What more can you ask from us?
Melanie has a point, Sean. We gave your mother financial security, which is a very generous gift. If you want to continue seeing your mother, we're going to have to stop sending her money, though.
Well,
Don't make it look like I was the one that begged for the money. You asked me to stay away and offered me money in exchange. Do you actually know that your company was the one that caused me to get fired in the first place?
How could you say that? My company had nothing to do with you getting fired. It was your lack of skills that caused you to lose your job. Don't try to blame this on us.
One of your subsidiaries bought out the company that I used to work for. I have the proof right here. Can you still say that you had nothing to do with me losing my job? Don't tell me that you didn't know any of this.
Where did you get those documents from?
You must have falsified the documents. There's no way that you could get your hands on such confidential information.
I'm the one that gave Helen the documents. They're real, too. I went to your company the other day and interviewed some of the people working there. One of my sources gave me the documents.
Why in the world would someone do that?
I guess some of your people weren't happy about the way you handled the mergers. Many of the employees working for your father are unhappy with his management style. The person who gave me these documents wants everyone to know about the dark side of the CEO. These documents have a lot of information about the side deals that you've been involved in.
Your signature's on the documents, too. You can't deny your involvement.
I don't know anything about this. Someone must have forged my signature. The head of the subsidiary must have gone ahead with the acquisition without informing me about it.
How can you say that when it's clear to everyone here that you knew all about this?
In the documents, it clearly states that Melanie's father was the one that instructed the buying out of the company that I used to work for. Are you still going to deny it?
Hold on a second.
Well, based on these documents, the reason for buying out the company seems valid, but some of the details don't make any sense. Why would a subsidiary try to start their own cosmetics brand? It's not in line with any of the other businesses.
I did a research on your company. Melanie's father's appointed as the CEO, but he doesn't have ownership of the company. But you've been acting like you own the company, which isn't right. I wonder if I should report what you've been to the authorities. I'm stupid, so I don't know what the right choice is here.
Helen, please stop. I got what you're trying to tell me. What is it that you want? If it's money, I can give you some. Or if you want an apology, I can do that too. But please don't tell the shareholders about this. That's all I ask. I don't want to resign as the company's CEO.
Helen, please don't make this a bigger issue than it needs to be. I can't have my husband lose his job over this.
Mom, I don't want you to do anything to harm Melanie's family. They've been good to me. If Melanie's father loses his job, he won't be able to support you financially anymore. I went into this marriage because I knew that Melanie's family could provide you with the security that you need.
Sean, you're not making any sense to me right now. I'm going to be just fine without Melanie's family's money. I'm going to get a job and support myself so you have nothing to worry about. You don't need to marry Melanie for me. Are you sure that you even love her? The only thing I want is for you to be happy. I don't want their money.
What are you implying?
I know that you have feelings for Sarah. You don't have to hide your feelings anymore.
Why do you have the letter that I wrote to Sarah?
I found it when I was over at your house the other day. You know how much I love you. I'm interested in all aspects of your life, which is why I noticed this letter in your room.
I asked you not to go through my stuff. I'm glad that you're not one of the bad people, though.
Okay, let me read out what's in this letter.
Mom, don't do that. You're going to embarrass me in front of everyone.
Dear Sarah, I'm sure that you're surprised that I'm writing you this letter. To be honest, I've been in love with you since kindergarten.
Sean, you're so sweet. You're making me blush.
Ah, I wrote the letter, but I never gave it to you because I wasn't sure how you'd feel after reading it. You can stop reading now.
Even if I'm with other beautiful women, all I can think about it.
Mom, I'm asking you to stop.
I knew it all along, but you've always loved Sarah, right? You only agreed to marry Melanie because you thought that her family would give me financial security.
You don't need to take this letter seriously. I just wanted to write down my feelings on paper to see if what I felt was true. But I don't think it was because I never gave the letter to Sarah.
Sean, you need to be honest about your feelings. I've always suspected that you had feelings for Sarah. I'm your mother. It's my job to know these things. And I know that you're not the type to write a letter and write something which is untrue. You don't need to worry about me, Sean. I can take care of myself. You can be honest about who you're in love with.
Well, Melanie, I'm so sorry. I realize now that I was tempted to take you up on your offer of supporting my mom financially. She had just lost her job, and I was really worried about her. But that doesn't make it okay for me to marry you, seeing that I don't have any romantic feelings for you. You've always been nice to me, and I thought that we could live a happy life together. But now I see that I was just denying my feelings for Sarah.
Sean, you need to understand that Melanie planned all this. She had me fired so that you would need her financial support. She deceived you.
But I still think that it was nice of her family to offer to pay for your living expenses.
Sean, do you know what I do for a living?
You're struggling as a writer, right?
You idiot! I'm a really successful author. People refer to me as the queen of love stories. I make very good money, you know. And I earn more than Melanie's father. It'd be easy for me to take care of you and your mother. You can rely on me, Sean. It's about time you start thinking about your own happiness.
Well, I obviously love you, Sarah.
Thank you for finally telling me how you feel about me. I wanted to hear you say the words. I'm so happy. Let's get married now. I don't want to wait any longer to start my new life with you. And we're definitely going to invite your mother to her wedding. Now's the perfect time for the three of us to go traveling too. And after we come back, your mother can start looking for a new job.
So, you really want to do this? Are you really marrying me?
Of course I am. And I've been waiting for this moment my whole life.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'd really appreciate it if you considered financing my family too.
Yes, that would be lovely.
Please count me in as well. There's no way that I'm giving money to people that try to betray my beloved Helen. You all need to take responsibility for what you did.
Actually, we really need your help. Please. I'm currently the CEO of my company, but I'm sure that they'll fire me when they see the documents.
Yes, I'm sure that they will, but that's not my concern.
If I lose my job now, I'm just a loser left with nothing.
Like Sarah said, not our problem. Please don't involve us in your personal troubles. Now you understand what it's like to be fired from your job, and you need to take responsibility for all your wrongdoings from the past.
Oh no. Somebody help me.
I don't want to be poor. I've always detested poor people.
A month later, Melanie's father lost his job as CEO of the company. He was charged for all his malpractices and was forced to pay compensation to his former employer. The amount of money that he owed was substantial, and he couldn't pay back everything from his savings, so he and his family are living a frugal life now. I think that they deserve the punishment that they got.
Mom, congratulations on getting a new job!
We're so happy for you, but I'm upset about one thing.
What is it, Sarah?
Well, when you were employed, I knew that Sean had no choice but to rely on me. But now that you're going to be financially independent, I'm not sure that he'll need me anymore.
Sean didn't marry you for your money, Sarah. He loves you. You have nothing to worry about.
Mom, you're embarrassing me.
You're blushing, Sean. It just goes to show how much you care about Sarah.
Yes, I do care about Sarah very much.
I want the both of you to be happy with your lives. I've watched Sean and Sarah grow up, and I know in my heart that they're meant to be together. I'm so relieved that Sean didn't make the mistake of marrying to Melanie's family because they value money and power over love. Sean and Sarah are very lucky to have found true love. Not everyone is as lucky as they are.
What's going on here?
Weren't you supposed to be dead? Are you a ghost or something?
No, I'm not a ghost. I'm a living, breathing human being. Look, my feet are touching the ground, see? I'm real. My name's Aaron. I'm 28 years old. And after graduating high school, I started working as a contracted employee. Although I'm only a contracted employee, I do work for a big company. I have pretty normal aspirations. A goal of mine is to find myself a cute girlfriend and get married to her in the near future. But I haven't had much luck so far. And it might be due to the low annual income I have as of now.
Hi there. I know it's out of the blue, but do you want to have tea together now?
Tea? Like go to a tea brewing workshop or something?
No, nothing like that. I mean, do you want to go to a cafe and get some tea or coffee together?
I'm sorry. I'm in a hurry right now. What's with this lady? She's really pretty, but why did she ask me to go to a cafe with her out of nowhere? Maybe she's trying to recruit me into some pyramid scheme.
You really can't make time for us to have coffee right now?
Wait, could it be that this woman thinks I'm attractive enough to ask me out on a date all of a sudden? This is crazy, but I'm super stoked. Well, I guess I could go to a cafe with you for a little while.
Yay! Hey, it's Erin. What are you doing here?
Oh, hey, Sharon. This is my cousin Sharon and her husband Andy. These two are nothing like me. They make such a good-looking couple, and I'm jealous that they're able to find each other because they are so perfect together.
Oh, actually, you know what? Let's not have coffee right now. Bye!
Hey, wait there! Stop! You better not try to scam Erin ever again! What are you going on about, Andy? That pretty lady just asked me to get coffee. She wasn't trying to scam me or anything. That lady there was definitely trying to scam you. She probably wanted to get you hooked on her, and then her boyfriend or guy friend or whatever would turn up out of nowhere and heckle you to leave her, and threaten you if you didn't pay him money. Seriously?
Women like that are always looking for guys they think can easily be fooled like you.
Seriously, Erin? You can't believe what people say just like that. I had no idea.
It was good for you that the two of us just so happened to be walking by just now.
Yeah, thanks for saving me from that scam. I'm lucky I didn't fall for that woman's trap. Well, we'll be off then. Be careful, okay?
See you.
Can't believe that lady was trying to scam me. And I guess it makes sense. There's no way some random woman on the street would find me attractive. What a day. A few days later, I met up with my older brother, Ulysses. My older brother's nothing like me. He graduated from a well-known university, and he now works for a very successful company. In our society, he would be considered to be an elite businessman. Hey, you're late, idiot. Come on now, don't call me an idiot. Huh? Of course you are. After all, you graduated from a low-ranking high school. That makes you an idiot! But I didn't graduate a low-ranking high school. It was at least middle-class high school. Whatever you say, you high school graduating contractor employee. Working as a contracted employee must be so degrading for you. What a joke that is for you at your age. You're so lame. Why does my brother have to be such a great businessman? It's such a horrible sibling to me. He really reminds me of that annoying guy I'm used to seeing around here. By the way, the company you're now working for is Trubus Co., right? Yeah, that's right. Why? The company I work for is doing business with the company you're working for. I can't believe you somehow weaseled your way into working with a company that's nearly at my company's level. Oh, I had no idea about that. Anyway, why is it that you wanted to see me today? Well, I'm getting married. What? Seriously? Congratulations.
Hi there. I'm your brother's fiance, Natasha.
Wait a second. Haven't I seen this lady somewhere before? Why do I feel like I've seen her before? I'm sorry, but do you mind me asking, have we met somewhere before? I feel as though I've seen you before.
No, I don't think we've ever met before. I've never seen you before today.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, idiot. You shouldn't be trying to hit on my fiance with such lame pickup lines like that. I wasn't trying to hit on her. I just really thought I'd seen her somewhere before.
Oh my gosh, are you trying to steal me away from Ulysses or something? Is this going to start a fight between you two brothers? I know I'm beautiful and all, but come on, boys.
No. Stop talking to my fiance already, you idiot. Have some manners and stay in your lane. Seriously? I'm not trying to do anything with your fiance. You're both out of your minds. Because you angered me, you had to pay me for damages now. This better teach you not to try to steal people's fiancés from them. That sounds like a stretch. Come on now. Shut it already. You better pay me for what you've done, you idiot moron. Pay up already. Come on, or else I'll have to take legal action against you. I seriously wasn't trying to steal your fiancé from you, Ulysses, and I don't have any money to pay you. Fine. Then jump on the spot, turn around 3 times, and bark like a dog to prove to me you weren't trying to backstab me. That's such a weird thing to ask me to do. Hurry up already and do it.
Do it to prove your innocence.
I hate that my brother's always making me do stupid things like this. Ever since we were little, he never makes anything easy for me. And if I don't listen to what he says, he then gets physical with me. It sucks I have to give in to him all the time, but I know if I don't, he'll make my life worse, so I have to give in to him. Fine, I'll do it. Jump higher! Jump as high as Mario does! And then spin around 3 times and bark. Ah! The money I had in my pocket fell out! Oh, what a day! Hey, you said you didn't have any money to pay me with! You liar! I'll be taking all the money you have on you right now! Can you at least leave me 10 cents? Shut it! You don't get anything. I'll take every last cent that's on you. You're so mean to me. Come on now! With that, my brother Ulysses and his fiancée Natasha took all the money I had on me that day. I didn't end up having to spin around 3 times and bark out loud, so that was good. But still, there's no way I'm going to their wedding. At least, that's what I had planned on doing, in order to retaliate towards them. But after a while from that day, I received a wedding invitation from them. You know what's going to happen to you if you don't come to my wedding, right? You really shouldn't keep threatening me like this, you know. If you don't come congratulate me on my big day, then I'll get you to pay me and even more for the damages you owe me for having had hit on Natasha earlier. And I'll make sure to get my lawyer to make you have to pay me a lot more money than you can afford to pay me. What? Not only that, but I'll even go to your workplace and start a rumor about your indecency to your coworkers. If I do that, then I'm sure you'll be fired on the spot. After all, you're nothing but a contracted worker. Why would you do such a thing, though? Just come to my wedding. Got it? Ulysses had always had an inclination of bullying others, and he always takes it too far. He'd always go too far and do crazy things. Like, he'd lick all the cream off of all the Oreos our parents ever bought for us, just to spite me. That's why I've never tasted the cream in Oreos. I only know what the biscuits taste like. I've always been looked down on by Ulysses, so I know what it feels like to be taken advantage of all the time. Ulysses, I know you're so much more successful than me in terms of having a career, but why can't you find it in your heart to treat me with kindness? I don't understand why you can't be a good older brother to me. I've told our parents over and over again about what Ulysses had done to me, but they'd always just brush me off by saying things like, you two fight so much because you're close, or that in the end, you'll only have each other. I really didn't want to go to his wedding, but because of the threat he made against me, I decided to go.
My gosh.
What is it? Did I do something to scare you just now?
My apologies. Just let me check something.
What's going on here?
Isn't that man supposed to be dead?
What? Did I just hear the words dead come out of her mouth?
My apologies. It seems as though there's been a bit of a mix-up. Please make your way inside.
Okay. What were they saying about me? What's going on here?
Weren't you supposed to be dead? Are you a ghost or something?
No, I'm not a ghost. I'm a living, breathing human being. Look, my feet are touching the ground, see? I'm real.
What's going on here?
That's what I want to know. Jeez, what's going on here?
Oh my, what is this?
Mom, I have no idea what's going on here.
Is this one of those things they call pranks?
Is this a prank?
Yeah, Ulysses told us out of the blue that you'd passed away.
What? How could he? Why would he ever pretend that his brother died, especially on the day of his wedding?
I can't believe Ulysses lied to us like this.
Mom!
Come on, honey. I'm gonna take your mom outside to get some fresh air.
Okay, Dad. I can't believe Ulysses would go out of his way to play such a cruel joke, not only on me, but our parents too. What's going on inside that head of his? Even though I'm his brother, Ulysses didn't let me see him before the ceremony started. For some reason, he didn't want to see me until the official ceremony started. It was when the ceremony finally started that I witnessed something unbelievable. With that, we'll be watching a slideshow of the bride and groom's memories together. Why is my photo up there? The groom, Ulysses, had a brother he dearly loved named Aaron, but unfortunately, Aaron has now passed on. Wait right there! What are you going on about? I'm right here! Aaron was very different from his big brother Ulysses. Aaron wasn't an elite businessman like the brother he looked up to. He was simply a contracted worker. Because of his low-ranking position in the company he worked for, Aaron believed that he'd never be able to get married, and therefore, he decided to take his own life. Hey, what the hell? That's not true! I mean, it's true that I'm a contracted employee, and I'm not married yet, but still, come on! Why does he have to bring those things up about me here anyway? For some reason, at Ulysses' wedding, I was turned into his younger brother that had taken his own life. On top of that, for some reason, he decided to make sure that all the guests at his wedding knew that I was a contracted employee and single. I really couldn't stand being here any longer. I know the ceremony hadn't finished yet, but I really want to leave. I can't take being here any longer. I was annoyed at what my brother had done to me on his special day, but I was also annoyed at myself for not being able to stand up to him.
Aaron, wait right there.
Are you seriously gonna let your brother walk all over you like this?
I don't want to, but it's his special day. I don't feel like it'd be right for me to ruin it for him.
Who cares about him? After what he's done to you, aren't you annoyed at him?
My brother's always been the type to get back at people if they do anything bad to him, and I don't want him trying to make my life any more of a living hell than it already is.
If you're not gonna get back at your brother, then Sharon and I will. What? We were originally planning on getting back at your brother after his wedding, but our plans have changed now.
Aaron, you need to be able to stand up for yourself. If you don't let your brother know just how much he hurt you now, you know he's only going to keep doing horrible things to you.
I guess you're right. If I've got both of you on my side, then I feel like I'll be able to finally stand up to him. Ulysses had done so many unimaginably cruel things to me up until now, but I won't be taking it anymore. Sharon and Andy told me that they'd be on my side this time, so there's nothing holding me back anymore from getting back at my brother. He's not getting away with what he's done. Trouble Busters! Ulysses, you really crossed the line this time. What? My dear little brother. He's come back to life. Stop messing around with me already. Everybody, look. My little brother that's lowly educated, a contracted worker, and doesn't have a girlfriend has come back from the dead in order to attend my wedding. What is it that you want to achieve by doing all this today? I only did all this today because it was funny. It's not like you're good for anything else, so you might as well make a joke out of yourself for my entertainment. You think this is funny? Look at all the guests here. Do you think they look like they're having a great time? Why is everyone so serious? Admit it, it's funny. Let's hear what the guests had to say about this whole situation. What do you think about my brother faking my death? There's nothing funny about it. He has such a bad taste in humor if he thought that was funny.
He seems like such a crap guy to have done that to you. I haven't thought about leaving the ceremony early because of his stupid antics.
I'd like the money I gave to your brother and his wife to congratulate them on their marriage back, considering that was such a tasteless ceremony.
As you can see, no one seemed to enjoy what went down here today. Why is everyone so against what I did? It was funny!
I know, right? It was hilarious.
No, what you did today wasn't funny at all. But no worries for the two of you. I have something that's actually entertaining to present to everyone now. Whatever. Just hurry up with it. It'll entertain the guests here. Then I'll get to keep all the money they gifted me. So do whatever you want to do. Well then, please come in. Who are these people?
I have no idea who they are.
These are victims. Victims of what?
You seriously don't remember? These are the people you both targeted.
and stole money from. Yeah, it's those two. First, the lady scammed us by pretending to be our girlfriend. Then the guy came to the picture and threatened us to pay up. What are you going on about? Why would we ever do such a thing?
Are you sure about that? After all, we have proof right here.
Oh no!
One of your victims made sure to hold on to proof of what you've done to him.
I finally remember why I thought Natasha looked familiar to me. It's because she was trying to make me one of your victims too.
What are you going on about? I've no idea what you're accusing me of.
Stop pretending like you're innocent in all this. Ulysses, you work for a great company. Why would you even have to do such a thing together with Natasha?
It couldn't be helped. After all, even though Ulysses works for a successful company, he doesn't actually make that much money.
Oh, really?
We had to do what we had to do in order to live in luxury.
I still can't believe what you're saying though. Because I've spoken to people from the same company that my brother works at, and they said employees at their company got a minimum of at least $5,000 a month in salary. Does that not constitute to living in luxury?
Wait, I didn't know he made that much. Is that true, Ulysses?
What's the problem? Cat got your tongue? If you can't say it, then I will. Ulysses has actually been fired from the company he used to work at for a while now. Shut up! Don't tell everyone the truth! You pulled that prank on Aaron, where you pretended he was dead by putting up that photo of the deceased of him, right? That's actually a prank he pulled before at the company he used to work for. I guess it really rubbed some people at his previous company the wrong way, understandably.
Not only that, but you also threaten your coworkers too, right? You forcefully made them hand over money to you. Because of such ridiculous things you did, you were fired from your job.
Where's the proof that it's even true?
You need proof? Here's the proof you need. All the guests here that are apparently from the company you work for, which you don't and were actually fired from, are actors you hired.
How is it that you knew that?
I saw you talking to them earlier about how you wanted them to act. Fess up already. There's no one here you actually used to work with, right? Wait, Ulysses, were you actually fired from your job?
We already told you, it's true!
But Ulysses, you told me that you were going to get promoted. And if that were the case, then you were supposed to get more money than now, and we were supposed to live a nice, luxurious life together. It was only until you got promoted that we agreed to work together to scam men out of their money.
No, you see, I'm not really. This is all one big misunderstanding.
Then prove it to me that you haven't really been fired from your job. Call up your company now and hand over the phone to me so I can make sure that you still work there.
No, Natasha! Plus, even if I did, they wouldn't tell you personal information about me, their employee, as they're not allowed to do so.
But we're officially married now, which makes us family, so I'm sure they'd tell me if I asked. I'm calling them if you won't. What's going on here? They said there's no such employee called Ulysses at their company.
Oh no! Damn it!
I won't forgive you for this.
Ah! Stop with all the violence!
Please arrest them. The police!
You're under arrest for having scammed people out of their money.
It wasn't my idea, though. I just went along with it. Please let me go.
You were still a willing accomplice in scamming people. Aaron, please help me. We're all we got, right? Hello, this is Aaron speaking. Hey, don't ignore me. Hurry up and help me already. Got it, thank you. I've just been promoted to a full-time employee at the company I work for. I'm no longer a contracted employee. I now officially work as a full-time employee of a well-known company. No way. I can't believe my lowly educated little brother has surpassed me in terms of having a job at a big company. Okay, the two of you need to come with us now. And all of you who are involved in their scams too. We'll need to hear what you have to say about these two.
Aw, how sad that the bride and groom had to exit out of their own wedding.
Oh no! There's no one sitting at the main table anymore!
Well then, why don't we put these photos of the deceased here then?
I feel like that's doing a little too much, but I have to admit, it's a good way to show them that what goes around comes around. We're simply just giving them a taste of their own medicine. If they can't handle it, then they shouldn't dish it. After all, we're the anti-heroes of this story, so we're allowed to do such thing as getting back at the bad guys.
Exactly. We're not concerned with doing only good. We're here to treat everyone fairly.
Why do I get the feeling that these two might have actually been villains in their past lives? Since the wedding, both Ulysses and Natasha's were put under arrest and convicted of their crimes for having scammed innocent people out of their money. Obviously, although they were married, Natasha had quickly fallen out of love with my brother shortly after their wedding, as she found out that he actually wasn't employed any longer at a successful company. And so the two of them got a divorce after only having been married for a short time. Ulysses, since our parents have decided to contact you no longer, I guess I won't ever see you either again.
Wait right there, Aaron.
Ah! Natasha!
I always thought you were way more amazing than Ulysses ever was. Please be my new husband.
Hell no! No way! Can't believe you even had the guts to ask me such a thing.
Your brother's now unemployed, but you, on the other hand, have a great job. Wouldn't it make you so proud to have a beautiful wife like me by your side?
Hey! Get away from me, you rat!
If you don't want to get in trouble again, you better stay clear from Aaron for the rest of your life. Ugh! If I ever see you around Aaron again, I'll make sure to break all of your front teeth and then fill the holes in your gums with corn.
Jeez, I can't believe she still hasn't learned her lesson.
But I think we've finally been able to scare her off for good now.
Yeah, I think so too. Thanks to the both of you. Aaron! Ah! What's with the beard? I nearly didn't recognize you, Ulysses. Please, Aaron. Please put in a good word for me at your company, so I'll be able to work there with you. Damn. And here I was thinking I'd never see you ever again. Please, Aaron, please tell your boss to hire me. I really need to work in a big company again for my pride. No thanks. I won't be doing that for you. I promised myself that I'd never do anything to appease you anymore. You heard what he had to say, so scram already.
If you don't leave right now, we'll do what we have to do in order for you to disappear.
Please, just help me. I promise I won't make fun of you, Aaron, anymore. I won't bully you. I won't look down on you ever again. I am really trying to ask for your forgiveness for what I've done to you until now. I'm trying to change, so please help me this one time. If you're serious about trying to change, then I'll think about it. Really, Aaron?
Wait a second, Aaron. Are you being for real?
Yeah. So what exactly do I have to do to make it up to you? I'll do anything you ask of me. I want you to ask for my forgiveness by stating right here and now all of the horrible things you've done to me so far. Say them out loud here while you grovel to me with your eyes closed. I'll give you 1 hour to do so. Don't call me by my name when you refer to me though, because that's embarrassing considering that we're out right now. Instead, refer to me as my lord. I only get 1 hour? And I had to call you my lord? If you don't want to, then it's totally okay with me. No, I'll do it. Then your 1 hour of confessing how bad of a person you've been to me so far starts now. I used to steal all of my lord's snacks when we were younger. I used to also eat all of the meat off of the meat and vegetable skewers we used to have, only leaving the vegetables for my lord. Whenever my lord and I had to bathe together, I'd pee on my lord's head when we had his eyes closed while washing his hair. There was a time when my lord was about to get a girlfriend, but I made sure that they wouldn't get together by spreading bad rumors about him. I would often throw away a single sock of my lord's, just to annoy him. I was the one that had swapped my lord's toothpaste for spicy horseradish. I even cheated every time we played cards at home. And I'm the one that threw stones on my lord's bicycle and ended up breaking it. Woohoo! 1 hour's finished now. So now you'll... Wait, what's with all these people looking and taking photographs and videos of me? Aaron, where are you? Damn it! He blocked my number! He better still keep his promise of helping me get hired at the company he works for! Aaron! After that, Ulysses got in contact with me via having called our parents and asked me about him getting hired at the company I work for. But I replied to him by simply stating that I thought about it, but decided not to take him up on his offer, and that was it. He then told me that I'd conned him by promising to get him a job, but to that I simply told him that I had only ever said I'd think about it. Therefore, I hadn't lied to him. I guess he wasn't smart enough to pick up on that, and that's why he had groveled so shamelessly for over an hour in front of so many people passing by. It must suck to be him right now. People had taken photos and videos of him and put him on the internet, and he actually became somewhat of an internet meme because of it. But after that happened, I never saw him again. Apparently, he moved away, and I heard he might have passed away. But it turns out that he's actually working in some factory somewhere in the countryside now. I found that out! I was finally able to get my brother, who'd been bullying me ever since we were little, to leave me in peace. As for Andy and Sharon, who helped me greatly with teaching my brother a valuable lesson, why is it though that you two had known about the scams Ulysses and Natasha were running? Well, when I was younger, I used to do some bad things myself, but now that I'm a lawyer, I'm trying to do good for others. And that's why we decided to look further into some recent scams we heard about.
Same here. In order to repent from my past bad doings, I've been trying to do my best to help others whenever I can.
I see. I mean, it makes sense, since you two used to be in gangs back in the day. We'd seen a lot of people coming into our office talking about having been scammed, and that's why we decided to try to get to the bottom of the scams.
The truth is, when we helped you get away from Natasha the first time you two met, we had actually already started investigating the scam she was part of.
Oh, I had no idea about that.
We We had our eye on her from a little while ago, since she seemed suspicious to us.
Exactly! Because we used to be bad once. We can smell the stench of people wanting to do bad from miles away. You both really were my heroes that day.
Don't mention it. You were the reason why I decided to clean my act up, so it's mutual.
What? I'm the reason you decided to become a better person?
After seeing how good of a kid you were, I decided that I could do better as well.
I see. Well, I'm glad I was able to help someone out. Honestly, we had always been planning on unleashing Ulysses and Natasha's victims on the two of them sometime soon. But because of what he'd done to you at this wedding, we decided to speed things up a bit and unleash them on the two of them during the ceremony.
It was good that we were able to get justice for the victims, and also get Ulysses and Natasha to pay for what they've done to them. And we also got a lot of money from taking on their case as well.
Well, that's good for the two of you. My older brother had always looked down on me. Because of everything that had gone down, I was able to finally kick him out of his high chair. I know there's nothing that great about me, but I now know that if I keep going and doing what's right, then there's always bound to come a time when everything works out in the end. Trouble Busters!
Hey, why don't you decide if you guys want us to pay you half or shorten the contract period by half? What do you think, President? Huh?
Trouble Busters!
Tom, let's go get some boba. I'll treat you. I'm still working. My name is Tom. I own a civil engineering company called Terrific Tom's Tech, LLC. Oh, these tasks are so simple, they can handle it without you. I don't know about that. Our work is slightly delayed at this time. This is because you're the president. You shouldn't be doing the job for you guys anyways. It's because of this guy. He keeps talking to me when I'm trying to get things done here. He tries to take me out for boba and bothers me, and I can't focus on work. Hey, why don't you decide if you guys want us to pay you half or shorten the contract period by half? What? Hold on, sir. That's not a decision I can make so easily. Could you give me some time to think? Oh, yeah? Well, sorry for the inconvenience. I went to the bar that I always go to and vented out about everything that happened today. And that's what happened, Master. How am I going to protect my poor employees? Huh? A porridge? Do you think I'm drunk or something? Or are you trying to get me out of here? Sir, this isn't on the house. It's on the gentleman over there. And there was Mr. Sampson, who used to be the former president before Teddy took over his company. Oh God, I didn't know Mr. Sampson was here. How unlucky can I get? I went over to explain everything to Mr. Sampson about what the new president was doing to us, hoping to alleviate some of the damages that I may already have done. There's nothing further for us to discuss. Mr. Sampson, please, Mr. Sampson! Mr. Sampson did not believe a single word I said. We will shorten our contract period by half. You need to accept the reality as a small company owner. We may be a small company, but we do quality work. We keep our rates at a reasonable price, and we always meet the deadline. We've been doing business for over a decade, and our clients trust us. Don't you understand why I made you decide on this? You weren't meeting the deadline, so I gave you a penalty to make that decision. But that's because you keep bothering and interrupting Tom. Huh? When did I ever bother Tom? Don't give me bullcrap. You kept interrupting Tom's work by constantly talking to him. You kept asking him to go get boba with you and tried to make him leave the site. I did, and so what? So this is what he's saying, President. What do you think? Where are you looking? I'm the president over here. Don't mistake me for that geezer. Huh? Oh my gosh, Dad! What the heck? I heard everything, Teddy. I guess you had a hard time figuring out who he was because of your stupid shades. But Dad, why are you here?
I thought you swore to the godmother's nature that you were telling the truth.
That's right. I told you that Tom's company keeps slacking off and they take our business for granted. You were furious to hear about that.
That's because I thought you were telling the truth. I never thought you would lie to me. Besides, I didn't really see what purpose you would have for lying like this.
Oh, God!
But I see how this is now. After listening to everything, I realize now what kind of person you are. You are such a shame.
Well, I have to admit that Tom does look like the type of person who might slack off.
Yeah, like a slack-off face.
Hey, I can hear you guys. Tom asked Mr. Sampson what he thinks. Teddy clearly said that he's the president.
Yup, and he called Mr. Sampson a geezer. Since when have you become the president?
Well, I am going to be the president at some point in the future, so it's pretty much the same thing.
I don't think it's the same thing at all.
Oh, shut up. You don't know anything.
Mr. Sampson told me on our way here, he said that you're not the president yet, and there's no concrete decision about it just yet. He also said he's gonna keep an eye on how you do and decide whether you're fit to take over the business or not. I know I've been tough on you, but that was because I thought you would be capable to eventually handle my business on your own as the new president. I guess I was wrong. You're not being productive at all.
I am being productive. Dad, you're misunderstanding everything.
That's right. All this time I've been misunderstanding. You can get a little sassy sometimes, but I thought it could be a double-edged sword. It can be helpful when you're a leader of a large company. If your strengths go beyond your weaknesses, that's all that would have mattered. I was waiting for you to realize the responsibilities you have as the potential next president, but I guess not.
Dad, look, it's not like I do something like this to our business partners all the time.
But you did to us. I'm a victim here.
That's because you're special in bad ways.
What bad ways? What did we ever do to you? We're always working hard.
That's exactly the reason why I don't like you. Your employees seem to enjoy working with you, and other companies trust you. I also hate the fact that there are always cute girls coming for you, too. My secret crush, Michelle, was telling her friend that you're her type.
Wow, what a pathetic reason to hate someone.
Our company is a big company, la.
You fool! Our company is successful only because we get the support from all the other companies that we partner with.
But those other companies are small companies that won't even have work to do if they don't partner with us, right?
Of course you would think like that. We're done talking.
Oh, yeah? So I don't get any punishment for this, right?
Of course not. I'm suspending you and you're not allowed to go near the sites.
Oh, yeah? Are you sure about that? I'm your successor.
You may have been, but I'm changing my mind.
What do you mean by that?
Mr. Sampson is no longer considering you his successor.
You don't know anything.
I do know how a president would feel. I'm one too.
You guys wouldn't even have any work or income if we didn't partner up with you guys.
How dare you say that?
You might be right that you're a large company, but see, there you go, huh?
My salesmen are actually good at what they do. We've been establishing our own connections too.
Uh-huh. What, Dad, did you know about this?
Why wouldn't I? Terrific Tom's is our partner company. This is where your carelessness gets to you, son. It's a shame. As your father, I've always wanted you to be my successor.
Wait, hold on. Are you trying to tell me that...
You are no longer my successor.
Oh, God! I'm so terribly, miserably sorry. Dad! Tom!
It's already too late. I was in the wrong. I apologize, so please forgive me.
Teddy suddenly changed his behavior and started begging us for our forgiveness. Doesn't he realize that it's already too late to be sorry?
Please forgive me. Please, please.
Mr. Sampson, don't worry about us if you would like to forget and forgive.
Oh, Tom.
Just what happened has already happened, so we'd appreciate if you can keep Teddy away from us.
I guess that sounds very fair and reasonable. That bastard! Are you willing to correct your mistakes no matter what it takes? Yes, sir. I will never let you down ever again. Please, please give me another chance, please. Don't ever forget what you just said, then. Oh, thank you so much.
So that was why I decided to give the one and only chance to Teddy, for Mr. Sampson's sake. Teddy was demoted from his position and his salary was deducted. Mr. Sampson assigned him to work as a sales rep and to get at least one new contract within the next month.
However... Hey, Tom, come on in.
Hey,
First, go ahead and take this money.
this was unbelievable. Since Teddy wasn't able to get a single contract signed, he asked me to sell him one of the contracts that I have with my client for $100,000. Of course, I refused. Teddy has no remorse whatsoever. He's doing whatever it takes to bring his father a signed contract, and he can't stop but believe that he will be his father's successor again.
You're gonna regret this, you bastard! Gosh, no one ever takes me seriously. You better remember this, Tom.
Oh, of course I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember every detail that you said, word for word, down to your very last word.
Expelled? What the heck? Tom told me that you tried bribing him if he would give you one of the contracts that he has with his clients. What? I didn't do that! Tom, how could you lie to him?
I've only stated the truth.
Dad, don't let him fool you. He's making up this stupid story. You already ruined your own reputation. I'm not going to trust a single word you say. I learned my lesson already. Why can't you trust your son, Dad? Tom, let me take over one of the contracts you have with your client.
You told me how much you hated me. I needed to make sure I keep myself safe.
You tricked me!
I didn't do anything. You did this to yourself.
The $100,000 cash that you offered Tom was taken from the company's funds, right? Huh? Don't play dumb with me, it was, right? The company's money is pretty much my money. The company's money belongs to the company. Just tell me the truth. Okay. It was the company's money. What's the big deal? I used the company's money to do something for the company. What kind of company spends $100,000 to buy a contract from another company? But getting a signed contract was the deal that we agreed to so I could become your successor. This is absolutely unacceptable, and I can't believe you thought I would buy this nonsense.
You guys don't need a sales rep if your company can make a profit by getting contracts like this. It doesn't work like that. Anyone would take the job if what you did would ever be considered doing your job at all.
I thought it was a great idea, though. It's a horrible idea. Nothing but loss.
Every time your client signs a contract, you end up spending more than you're making. Does that even make sense?
You guys are so blind. I'm not going to offer $100,000 to every client. It was a one-time strategy for me to become the president of this company.
And that's the part that makes no sense.
I've had enough of this. I shouldn't have given you a chance from the beginning. Why would you say something like that? Teddy, I'm never going to consider you my successor ever again.
Ever again, huh? Mr. Sampson said you're expelled, remember? He means what he says.
But hold on, what's gonna happen to me then? Nothing will ever happen for you. You don't belong to this company effective now.
Sounds like you belong to the prison now. You'll have plenty of time to think about the mistakes you made.
Huh? Why prison? What you've done here is considered embezzlement. But all I did was offer, and I never gave it to him. I didn't embezzle anything. That might be correct this time around, but don't you have other sins? What are you talking about? I know this wasn't the first time you took the company's funds without permission. Well... It'll look obvious once I look into it. Well, there's some funds that I used without reporting to anyone.
And that's the definition of embezzlement.
I'm going to get to the bottom of every single harm that you've done to this company. Be ready. But, Dad, I'm your son! And that's why I made the mistake of giving you a chance. But you took that for granted and tried to deceive me again.
You have no common sense, and you're an extremely selfish person. I respect your father as a great businessman, but I don't understand how you ended up becoming such a self-centered fool.
Dad, please give me another chance, I beg you. There is no such thing as another chance. You're a criminal. I'm going to make sure I look into every deed you've been up to. You better be ready for this. Tom, you have to help me out, please?
No way, Jose. Remember, I'm the one who reported your misdemeanor to Mr. Sampson.
Oh, don't say that. Look, I'll sign more contracts with your company.
No need. My company prides in the level of experience and integrity. Everyone trusts us.
But...
I'm not like you, you fool.
You're a small company owner. Don't talk to me like that. Cut it out, Teddy.
You keep looking down at me that I'm a small company owner, but don't you realize you're inferior to me in every aspect? Why don't you spend more time looking into how to successfully conduct a business instead?
Yeah, you guys are all buttholes. You don't even understand how intimidating it can get being a successor for a large company. If you didn't want that pressure, all you had to do was quit. I never asked you to stay. But why? Why wouldn't anyone care about how I feel?
Teddy kept crying and screaming like a baby, but we have no mercy. He's old enough to know that his actions will come with consequences, and we called the police.
I'm sorry, I really am. You can fire me, so please don't arrest me.
He kept screaming until he was gone, but he was completely helpless. His embezzlement was quite larger than we initially thought we would find. The court sentenced him to 3 years of imprisonment. He may have been a future president just yesterday, but now he's just a criminal.
Why did I do that? I learned my lesson, so get me out of here.
As for me, I've been doing great at work, especially with Teddy gone. My company is growing rapidly, and we're excited for more success to come. Thanks, everyone. I couldn't have done this without you guys. I love you all.
Of course, Tom. We work for you because you treat us like your family. Yup, and we're going to work for you as long as you allow us to.
Thank you. Thank you. I really love you guys for always being by my side, and I really love myself even more for being able to say this.
That last part ruins everything else that you just said.
What was that last part about?
I know. Why did you even say that?
And Terrific Toms will continue working hard like a happy family. Trouble Busters! I'm offering the world's best water filter system for just $5,000. I'm not leaving until you buy one.
Well, then I'll buy 5 of them, so come on in.
Thank you for your business. Wait, what? This is the Blue Dragon family's house?
Trouble Busters!
I'm coming.
Hi, I recently moved into the neighborhood and I'm here to say hello.
Oh, how nice of you.
I'm here to introduce you to the world's best water filter system, Perfect Aqua.
Oh no, he lied to me. I'm Melanie. I'm 64 and I've been living peacefully until what happened just now. I remember my friend telling me he bought a costly water filter recently.
Wouldn't you want to convert your tap water to a purified mineral water?
And the guy persistently tried to sell me his product.
I'm offering the world's best water filter system for just $5,000. I'm not leaving until you buy one.
Wow, $5,000 is so expensive.
It's worth it. Don't you want to live a long life?
I'm okay with living a decently long life.
You're kidding. Let me explain this to you.
Oh God.
This is the water you drink. You see how harmful it is?
Oh, okay.
The human body consists of about 50 to 70% water. We drink about 3 liters of water every day. We constantly cycle water in our body system by repeating intake and urination. Water is life, but normal tap water is contaminated and it's not safe for your body.
Is there scientific evidence about this?
Thank you for your business. Your total is $5,000.
So no evidence, huh?
I worry about you, ma'am. I want to help you protect your body.
Are you listening?
Don't miss this opportunity. We have a lot of clients ordering this product and we might sell out soon.
You can prioritize those clients over me then.
Are you buying it or no?
What?
I've been patient with you, but you've been wasting my time.
But your product is so expensive.
This water filter will secure you safe water for the rest of your life.
But your product has no scientific support.
Here's a video. Everyone felt so much healthier after drinking the water they filtered from Perfect Aqua. These are what people say about it.
Those comments aren't scientific at all.
They're not comments, they're evidence of what it does.
But this video even states that these are personal comments right there. It's such a small font size, and you used a similar font color as the background. How sketchy.
There's nothing for you to suspect. Look, this lady is around your age group, and she also says that this product is great.
And this is also just a personal comment. Oh, hey, it's that lady again. The same people keep coming up in this video.
They look alike, but they're different people.
Their comments are almost identical, too.
Oh God, you're so nitpicky. Hey guys, help me out here.
The salesman brought over his colleagues and started threatening me altogether. This is no longer something I can handle on my own. I wish I had handled it on my own to keep things peaceful. Well then, I'll buy 5 of them, so come on in.
Ah, great, you finally made your decision. Good idea. You wouldn't have been able to handle 3 of us.
These guys are scamming vulnerable seniors to make money out of us. I'm not letting them get away with this. Trouble busters! So, have you been selling that water filter to other seniors in the neighborhood?
Yep, I did.
I see. Please come into this room so we could talk about the payment plans.
That was easy. By the way, why are you buying 5 of these filters? Are you planning on gifting it to others?
Something like that.
Thanks for the business.
I'm planning on having my grandson and his friends buy your product.
Wait, what? Don't tell me that this is the Blue Dragon family's house. We know what you guys have been doing. You've been scamming the elderly in our territory.
That's right, my boy. These are the guys who've been scamming money out of people's pockets by selling water filters at a ridiculous price.
What the heck?
Oh, hey, I remember you guys. You guys are the wimps who wanted to join our family but gave up after a couple of days.
Hey there. All right then, so I'm ready to hear what you're here for. What were you trying to sell my grandma again?
Sir, this is a misunderstanding.
We're not scammers.
It's already too late, no? You lied to me that you're our new neighbor. You persistently showed me that sketchy video about users' comments.
Those comments are real. Our product is truly the world's best. I see. So are you saying that your sales method might be faulty, but your product is not?
That's right, sir.
Yes, we take so much pride in our product and we got a little too excited. Do you swear to God? Of course! Like we said, our product is the world's best water filter that you won't find elsewhere.
I can't trust you. My friends told me they were forced to buy the product from you.
Look, that was because we're simply too excited. The product works excellently.
That's right.
Okay, so you're saying that the water might taste the same as tap water, but it's still absolutely the world's best water filter, correct?
Absolutely. Would you like to test us?
Test you?
Yes, you can go ahead and bring water from as many different brands as you can and compare it to the perfect aqua water. I can taste all and demonstrate that I would be able to tell which one is the perfect aqua water.
Ah, okay.
Is that even possible? Water is just water.
It's possible. The perfect aqua water is completely different from any other water.
I see. This is getting interesting.
Hey, Aiden.
If you're telling the truth, I would know that the only thing that's faulty would be their sales method and not their product.
That's right. If you're able to conclude that we truly sell a great product, would you agree that we are not scammers and kindly let us go?
Sure.
Thank you so much.
I don't know, Aiden.
Patty, I know where you're coming from, but their suggestion will cut it to the point. Time is money. We don't want to be wasting too much time on these guys anyways.
I understand, sir.
Ernie, we accept your challenge. We're on board.
Will you release us if we're telling the truth?
Of course we will, and if you are, I'll be happy to buy one from you guys.
What? Are you serious?
Yep, I'd love to own the world's best water filter. I would buy 50 of them.
50 of them?
However, if it turns out that you were lying, we'll deem you scammers. You will be paying for the 5 filters that Grandma bought, in addition to returning all the money to the people you scammed, plus $5,000 to compensate for the inconvenience you caused everyone.
Wow, that's a little too much.
It is indeed a little too much, sir.
We accept the challenge.
What? Wait, Ernie.
We have no reason to hesitate. If we refuse this challenge, it means that we're admitting that our product is not real. And we'll keep this promise too. Let's go ahead and start.
Okay then.
I know I'm going to win this challenge. I have a plan to get this right. This poor kid has no idea that he's about to lose.
So we got ready for the water challenge that the salesman had suggested. Aiden made sure to have the sales rep sign an oath to avoid any he said, she said later on. And now the water challenge begins. The rules are simple. Ernie will try each water in these paper cups and decide on which water was filtered by Perfect Aqua. To avoid any discrepancies, each paper cup is labeled on the bottom with the correct brand name.
24 types of water, huh?
It shouldn't be too hard. Your water is the world's best.
And you said you'll know which one for sure.
That's right. He probably thought that preparing more types of water would make it challenging for me to find the perfect aqua water. Nice try, little Aiden. I have no problem finding perfect aqua water from these cups. This is not it. It tastes nothing like our delicious perfect aqua water. This cup is not perfect aqua water. Yes, this is easy. I'm going to win this game. Perfect Aqua is the best tasting water in the world, and I can tell the difference.
Just shut up and keep going.
Okay, all right, next one. I can't stop laughing. I'm going to sell him $250,000 worth of water filters. This boy makes it way too easy for me. Oh, this unique smell. I know this. This cup of water right here is...
He looks confident. It's only his second cup, and could he have found the right water?
This water is the perfect aqua water. I win, I win, I win, I win, I win, I win! What?
Yes.
But why? Why? What? Tap water?
I know what you were trying to do. Nice try. There's no way your product is legit. You're a scammer. You're obviously selling a low-quality product at a high price. Your product isn't the world's best filter that makes the world's best water. It probably doesn't filter anything. This means that the perfect aqua water is simply tap water.
Oh, I see.
If your product had even the slightest legitimacy, you wouldn't even be suggesting us to test you like this.
Because it's impossible to win this game.
That's right.
All Ernie had to do is look for tap water, which would be very distinct from all other types of real mineral water. Now I see why he was so confident about this challenge.
So I decided not to make this easy like that.
And he ended up confidently choosing the wrong water and called it the perfect aqua water. And the wrong water was tap water. That's just sad.
Did you guys really think that wimpy scammers like you can trick me? I wonder if you thought that bringing 24 different types of water was my plan to win this.
I guess you guys had no idea how intelligent Aiden is.
Duh.
So what happened, Ernie?
What happened?
I thought you told us that perfect aqua water is the world's most delicious water. How did you end up mistaking it with tap water?
So this makes you guys scammers after all.
No,
$25,000 for the 5 filters I bought today, $40,000 to refund the 8 elderlies that you scammed.
In addition, you were being rude and annoying during the game, showing off how confident you were. You wasted our time making us buy all these mineral waters and preparing for the challenge. For all the inconveniences you caused, you're going to be paying $300,000. Wait, what? $80,000?
What? $300,000? Oh, so expensive. He's suggesting quadruple of what I was about to suggest. Oh, you make me proud, grandson.
that's cheating.
What?
You guys never said you're going to include tap water as part of this challenge. You were only supposed to give me mineral water, whether it be hard water or soft water.
We never agreed on that.
Huh?
Ernie, you said to go ahead and bring water from as many different brands as you can, word for word.
You need to prove that I said that.
No need to prove anything. Everyone heard you.
Including tap water in this challenge shouldn't have altered the results, right? You said that the perfect aqua water is the most delicious water on this planet. Simply said, perfect aqua water tastes as bad as tap water.
Oh God, I gotta do something about this, or else they're gonna make me pay them $300,000. Your perfect aqua water only tastes like tap water.
What?
Yes, that's it. Perfect aqua water might taste like tap water. That's why I made a mistake.
Okay then. Hey, Patty.
Yes, sir? So is the water that's filtered by Perfect Aqua System officially approved by the Worldwide Water Quality Association?
Approved by the world?
A legit water filter is typically approved by the pharmacopoeia. They usually involve stages of the validation process to ensure that the filtered water is safe for consumer use.
I believe we did that.
I don't care what you believe. I need records: chlorine, sodium, lead, debris, pesticide. Your water has gone through all 89 validation processes, right?
I believe.
I said I don't care what you believe. I need official records of validation. In order for a water filter to be approved at a world-class level by the WWQA, it is required to have the ability to filter water safely for twice as much as a standard water filter. This means that your water filter must be able to continue filtering water for twice the amount of time as other standard filters would need to switch out. I'm sure you know this, and I'm sure your product has this ability, right? If not, then this would mean that your product is low quality, and this makes you guys scammers.
Why are you so quiet? Now show us your certificates.
We got approvals from those agencies, but we don't have anything that we could show you.
You don't?
I have them, I just don't know where they went.
If you don't have it, then go get recertified. I know someone who works in that industry. Maybe he can help us out?
Thanks, but no thanks.
No thanks? So why not?
We have our own vendor who can help us with that process.
You don't get it, huh? We don't trust your vendor, and that's why I'm telling you to let us test your product with our vendor. Your product is the world's best. You wouldn't have any problem about this, right?
But I don't want to cause any inconvenience to Aiden. He's going to end up waiting for a long time.
That's true, but it's fine. If we go through the process and you guys end up lying to us, we're gonna double the charge and make you pay $600,000.
$600,000?
If you're not lying, I'm sure you're okay if we test your water system. Not to mention, I'm still willing to keep my words that I'd buy 50 water filters from you guys if it turns out you're telling the truth. I'll give you 5 minutes. You decide whether you approve of testing the system or admit to your crimes.
But...
I don't have time to listen to your excuses. If you don't give me an answer after 5 minutes, I will assume that you were lying. I'm gonna collect $300,000 plus a late fee of $20,000 per minute of $100,000 for the 5 minutes you waste from me.
Another $100,000?
You already know what's true and what's not true. If you're an honest person, there shouldn't be any reason to waste 5 minutes of my time just to think and decide what to tell me.
Better hurry up. The clock is ticking as we speak.
You have 4 minutes and 45 seconds left.
No!
It was about time Ernie realized that he couldn't get away with all his lies and excuses. He admitted that Perfect Aqua doesn't filter anything and it only gives tap water. He admitted his fraud. They ultimately agreed to pay for the $300,000 that Aiden requested from them to compensate for all the inconveniences. If you like to review the oath you signed for, I can give you a copy of it.
I don't even know how we're gonna pay $300,000.
That's okay. You can borrow from me. It's part of my business too.
What? But I know your interest rate is high.
I'll hook you up with a job too. Our interest is at 10% for every 10-day term, but...
10% every 10 days? Oh, don't worry, there's a way out of that interest plan. If you choose to work at the place we hook you up with, we can waive the interest.
And what kind of job is this? Are we gonna die?
Why would I want you dead? I wouldn't want to lose my manpower. Not to mention, I need you to live so I can collect money from you. It's an offer. It's your choice. If you'd rather pay the interest and live your life out here, that's for you to decide.
Understood. Hey guys, which should we go with?
What the heck are you talking about? You're the one who suggested that stupid challenge. That's right. You're gonna pay that $300,000 on your own. We're not part of this.
What the? Why just me?
Because you're the instigator.
But We've been splitting our profits evenly by 3. It's only fair we split this trouble evenly, too.
I can't afford to pay $100,000.
Cut out the argument. Do you guys really think I'm gonna kindly let any of you walk out like that? Ugh. Each of you owes me $100,000. Understood?
That makes it fair. You guys are all equally guilty. You guys are stuck to each other for the rest of your lives.
All right, guys, so let me get you some IOUs to sign and we'll get going. No, no, no! Somebody please help!
Whenever I need help, Aiden will always help me right away. But whenever the bad guys ask for help, he has no mercy. That's my grandson. The 3 scammers have all chosen to take the job that Aiden had offered. The job might be tough, but at least they don't have to pay for the high interest rate. However...
Guys, check out these snacks! $5 for a Hershey's chocolate bar and $8 for a bag of Skittles. I'll buy a bag of Skittles. I want some sweets too.
Not being able to afford snacks or even have a decent meal has been quite rough on them.
I'm buying a kebab. Give me beer, too. I'll have some fried chicken. I'll have a beer, too.
Those idiots. Don't they remember we have a debt to pay back so we can get out of here as soon as possible? I'm different from those guys. I'm getting out of here before those idiots.
Ernie, you need to learn how this works.
Huh?
You need to learn how to control your desires. LOL, I guess I have a new client now. Good luck to them. As for me, all of my friends were happy and grateful about the fact that I got their money back. Making everyone else makes me happy.
Hey, what the heck is this? Why are you brewing regular coffee using the espresso machine? You're causing inconvenience to those others who actually want espresso.
I want to live as long and happy of a life as I possibly can with my little Mr. Dark Hero, Aiden. Trouble Busters.